Alright guys, in this next one I'm being called to use Ancestral Wisdom. And this is my beloved dead for Oracle. And I'm using these because they give more clarity to a situation. It gives a lot of clarity, guys. A lot. These cards. I'm going to go ahead and give these a fresh shuffle. Just for you to get insights about your whole situation that you might have not had before. These kind of readings changed my life. When I was, I'm still part of the collective, but they gave me insights I didn't have before. Let's just put that way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab one of these cards for Ancestral Wisdom. You know, from the beyond, because we always get it from God, from whoever. We're always getting our ancestral wisdom from somebody, guys. From somebody. Okay, just give me one card. One card. Okay. Okay, one card flipped up. And then all the cards went on top. Okay, these three we're going to take for this reading. There's three of these just flipped out of nowhere, which means the ancestors gave me three cards. Thank you, ancestors. Alright. And I got the book that describes the card. We're going to go one at a time. Act of love, self-care. That is the first ancestral wisdom we got. Okay? And we're going to go read about act of love, self-care in here. There we go. Are these the act of loves? Hang on, guys. Sometimes these help. I mean, we got their act of love. Okay, now that is self-care. Sometimes these things help out. Sometimes they don't. Alright, it says, healers, nurturers, and caregivers have the innate blessing of compassion, empathy, and altruistic service. You do for others, but because you can, because it's virtually impossible for you to just not care. When, however, you go to your well of inspiration, energy, and find it, lo, or heaven forbid, there's a need to responsibly manage and restore this resource. It's often easier to be selfish with others rather than sternly appraising time and energy directed solely on self. Time spent on self seems like being selfish, yet in this spirit of self-care is the act of love card asks that you be selfless with yourself. Give yourself the time, full attention, and love that you need to be whole and well. Direct those luminous gifts of compassion, kindness, and unconditional love inward, where they can heal and replenish you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and vibrationally. By continuing a regimen of self-negation or depleting your energetic stores, you're running yourself to the ground. The beloved dead card. The beloved dead know your heart and they surround you with support. They ask you flip that neon open for business sign to close for renovations. Attune your own feelings and needs and dedicate to a beautiful act of self-love. People are draining your energy, collective. That's what this card is saying. You're being depleted. Something told me to take out these cards, and we're gonna get like three of these, and then balance these out with tarot as we usually do. I'm gonna try to get them all on here, so I've got to keep moving this back and forth. Okay. Alright, we got abandoned. Someone abandoned. Left out, walked out, left you out in the cold. Maybe left you with all the bills. And then we got blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. They were blowing kisses in the wind. Blowing kisses in the wind is what I'm hearing. But yet they walked out. And then backstabbing, damn. We got heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. They just changed up. They changed up so much you didn't even recognize who they were. You didn't even recognize who they were through all of this. You know, maybe that's why that it says closed for renovations. Maybe that's why that card came up. I don't know. I'm assuming so. It makes sense and it fits this story, this narrative. It fits the narrative. Then we got peace. Balance, harmony, and friendship. This is what's being restored, is peace. Maybe you're closed for business. Stay closed for business. Say the renovations aren't done. Say the renovations are not done, y'all. Be like, no, I'm protecting my peace. I feel that that's what you're doing at this hour. Protecting your peace. Let's get some more on here. Okay, we got confusion, chasing, return. Okay, that's just a lot of cards. Alright, we're just going to reshuffle. Oh my god, how long is this story collective? How long is this story? They all flip out. All at once, okay, finally, just one. Intuition and hoping. Someone's intuitively hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. We got somebody hoping over here. Maybe you're hoping for peace or hoping for better days. I don't know. You're hoping for something. And then we got intuition, heart song, telepath, and inner knowing. Someone has some kind of gifts around here. Someone got gifts. That's all I can tell you is there's gifts around here. Yeah. And we'll go with the urban truth. This urban truth seems to get down to the nitty-gritty of any situation under the sun. I'm serious. It does. These are some sassy cards, y'all. Sassy. Sassy cards. Let's see what the urban truth tells us. Alright. Give us a card, please. Let's close off why they should be closed for renovation. Why should they stay closed for renovation? Okay, this one literally wants to fall out. Walk away quietly. You don't need to argue your decision. Distance reveals truth faster. Your silence is powerful. I feel you already walked away. The urban truth's telling you to walk away if you didn't. Walk away if you didn't, collective. You might as well. Okay, then we got, this is getting deep. Feelings are growing unexpectedly. You're becoming more attached. The connection expands beneath the surface. Service. Maybe there's a service someone's getting out of something. Surface. This is getting deep. Maybe you're seeing a psychiatrist or somebody's helping you through a hard time and they're getting feelings. I feel like somebody's helping you through something. It's getting you. It's doing that. Okay, we got heart over logic. Emotions override reason. You know the truth, but ignore it. Your heart keeps trying anyways. Heart over logic. Okay. So your heart is thinking over logic. I hope you're not trying to go back to this past person. Everybody wants to run back to the past person all the time. That past person needs to deal with their own karma, y'all. Let this person deal with their own stuff. They gotta learn their own karmic lessons also. I mean, I tell you the truth. I do. Alright, tell me about heart over logic. I'm gonna clarify this with Tara. Alright, we got Three of Pentacles. There's a collaboration of 3 or more people. I got a collaboration here, so people are collaborating. I don't know. I hope you're not collaborating. I feel you're collaborating with your past person over here. If you are, you're going down a slippery road. Do not collaborate with the person that did not trust you. Oh God, 4 of Swords and 7 of Wands. Alright, someone's showing resilience. This is becoming deep. Someone's showing something is being laid to rest about someone that keeps putting up resilience against a situation that's dead. It's dead. I mean, they backstabbed you. They backstabbed you with money, and I feel it was with another lover. They backstabbed you with money and another lover, guys. This is exactly what they did. Don't let this person get away with that. I didn't even predict this. 10 of Swords. This comes up after you walked away after the 10 of Swords. This is what comes. 10 of Swords. They put all of these in there. This was money. I'm going to say this was money and a romantic betrayal, guys. Yeah, I mean, come on now. I want this guy back in your orbit. Or this girl. I mean, look at all they did. I'm just saying. Alright, I'm going to put these back in here because we're going to get another card. Alright. That Urban Truth card's going to go there. Oh my god. Okay. Now, what fell to the floor? What fell to the floor, guys? Blowing kisses. There's no unconditional love in this situation. It literally fell to the floor. Generally, when things like that happen, it is not good. That is a sure sign that something is not right. Alright, we got love. Alright, let's see what... I hope something else better comes up with this one. I really, truly hope so. Let's find love in here. Let's find love. What about love? Alright. Alright, we got love. We'll read about that. When you receive the message of love, you aren't alone. You're being surrounded with light and given confirmation that you're protected, guide, and connect with your highest good or your spirit team. When this card is validating a loved one, they're stepping forward with a very clear message, I love you. When you receive love, take a moment to work on the card. Visualize a beam of light flooding through your body before sinking into the rich strata of earth beneath your feet. Allow the light to reach into your body and need healing light. Open your heart chakra. Feel it expand your entire space with light and the highest vibration of love. Invite your loved one closer. Don't discount the possibility that this energy is a loved pet soul whose affection and loyalty remain palpable. Tell your loved one how you feel. Use your words or communicate purely through your thoughts. It doesn't need to be perfect. They'll understand you. Ask them for guidance or a message or to show a sign, a symbol, Every now and then, when the energy becomes weakest, this connection ends. Don't forget to thank them in your spirit dream. Hydrate by drinking a glass of water and go ground yourself with a mundane activity, walking, gathering, struggling with an animal, or eat something. Snacks make excellent grounders. I'm always snacking. Maybe that's why I'm so grounded, y'all. Our loved ones here. I mean, come on. Whatever's going on in your love life, they're here. What does your loved ones want to say? They told me to grab this. These are sassy cards, y'all. Alright. What does your loved ones want to tell you about the situation that you didn't know? What do they want to tell you that you didn't know? We're going to take half of these. It's easier to get cards to pop up this way. Alright. Okay. Alright, tell us, ancestors, what is going on? What is going on in Collective's life? Alright, that's too many cards. Tell us. We need one card, y'all. Oh my god, okay. Alright, one came and fell. And there's some other ones that are here. Oh geez. Alright. Pulled up a whole bunch of these. Okay. I don't know, I'm going to take all these just because the beloved dead is the one that wanted this message to go. This one fell to the floor. Your pain isn't content. Quit telling everybody your business because people are talking about it. Somebody is expecting a new beginning with somebody, but they're using you as a second option. It doesn't have to mean that they have a baby on the way, but they have a new beginning. But they do want a baby with somebody. That is not for everybody, but it's for somebody. And your ancestors wants to let you know that they were shopping around when they were with you. They were absolutely shopping around, and they were in like a sex shop energy here. And it says, stop mistaking static for signals. Your anxiety is an intuition. It's bad Wi-Fi. Somebody here keeps saying, I feel we're connected. I feel we're connected. They're not. They don't have intuition. The only intuition they have is how to sniff out another betrayal. You're starving while calling it fine dining. Stop romanticizing crumbs. Self-worth. Yeah, see how they're there and she only got a little bit of food on the table? They're giving you crumbs and acting like they're giving you a whole meal, and you're like, oh, thank you for taking me and getting me these little things. And your person had bad choices. And they accommodate these bad choices. And then we have, no, you're not dying. Yes, it sucks. Healing feels like garbage before it feels like growth. This is what your ancestors want you to know. Or maybe your dog that passed away for some of you. I think it might have been a dog. It says they're exhausted watching your reruns. Your spirit guides are face palming again. Okay, your spirit guides are exhausted seeing you go through the reruns of I'm gonna end this, I'm gonna end this, I'm gonna end this, and you never end it. I'm just channeling what your ancestors are telling me. Alright. That was a lot of cards, guys, so let's get a couple tarot on this. Tell us more about this situation when it came to love. We're going to add, we'll just clarify with this a little bit of tarot because your ancestors had a whole lot to say there. A whole lot. They had a lot. You're one of these people that go back and forth and you want to see the best in people. You're an overgiver. That's the problem. You're an overgiver. I will tell you that right now. You're an overgiver, guys. These two are sticking out. We got 8 of Swords. You're creating yourself limitations, but you do have this Knight of Pentacles right here. You're creating your own limitations, and you have somebody wanting to help you, but you're not letting them in. You're not allowing them in to help you. You're not. I don't know why. Why are you not letting this Knight of Pentacles help you? Wherever you're doing is in, it couldn't be any worse than giving the Knight of Pentacles a chance, whoever this is. And then we got the Hangman in reverse. This person doesn't see any new perspective. They just pretend like they are. They pretend. They're doing some pretending here. Okay. I got 2 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Somebody, you're in isolation, balancing your resources. Tarot doesn't lie. You're literally balancing your resources here. This is what they say. All right, give me one more, please. Okay. We got 3 more. Alright. This is where your ancestors tell you to do to get to victory. Okay? And this is a direct message. This Magician energy here is manifesting. When you heal and get rid of this person that has betrayed you completely and let him go, you're supposed to use this energy for a better tomorrow. For a better tomorrow. You just take it, alchemize the energy, and you're supposed to become, they would like you to become this Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is someone that don't put up with shit, puts up their boundaries and alchemizes all the energy. And by alchemizing, I mean taking that hurt, using it to build something else for yourself. And then you will be heading for a victory with 6 of Wands. That is what I'm getting with that card, guys. This is what your ancestors would like you to know. And it seems like pretty sound advice. It really does. I mean, I think it is. I don't want any of my cards in reverse. Your ancestors kind of put that in reverse. Alright. Alright, with that here, I'll reshuffle for the next one. Alright. Alright, now we're going to the Explorer. The Explorer. There we go, the Explorer, guys. And it is 23:43 on the timer as I look away. Maybe, I'm sure there's an angel number to everything, guys. There really is. There is. Okay, exploration. No, explorer. Okay. Okay, explorer. Okay, they got exploration too. It says, who exactly sets out over rough seas or treacherous trails without any guarantee of safety or success? Who abandons familiarity and sometimes even family? No answer, the clarion call to something bigger than self. This is energy and heart of the explorer. This is the road less traveled, the courage to go where no one has gone before. It's a pioneering instinct that won't be or can't be constrained by the fear of failure. The beloved dead of Explorer pays respect to those souls in the history of humankind who were farmers, frontier folk, and pioneers. They voyaged into the unknown without how-to manuals, guided only by faith and necessity to that bright light of their North Star. They broke new ground and, despite great personal hardship, lived to find great reward in beating the odds. But many did not and succumbed to litany of hardship. This is an ancestral imprint that still resonates as an inherited skill for daring, innovation, inspirational, groundbreaking work. At its core, it's extra entrepreneurial energy. Explorer can also be seeking expression and daring, high stakes, death defying choices that don't consider the consequences those affected in the wake of such heightened courage. I don't just, for some reason, your ancestors brought this card to the attention, or it would not be here. Or it would not be here. I'm going to take the bottom and the half of this deck for this one. And see what comes up, and then we'll clarify with tarot on the rest. These ancestors always seem to give me more than one card, so. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. We got fake friends. Fake friends surround you. It says, congrats, you sponsored the circus. You wanted red flags, not a damn parade. Alright, you got a parade of fake friends and red flags surrounding you. Okay, and then this one here. A law of attraction. Ain't law of laziness. Stop calling it manifesting. It's just daydreams. Whatever you're doing, you're dreaming stuff that's not gonna ever come in. And you got all these fake friends around you that's saying that this can happen, this can happen. Alright, all these cards wanted to pile out. Alright, it says, messy doesn't mean powerless. Just because you're messy doesn't mean you don't have power, okay? And it says, stop waiting. Romanticize. Romanticize your own damn life. You're living vicariously through others. Pretty much that what this is saying. And be cautious, because your graduation day is here for leveling up, lessons learned, and acquired lesson. You're supposed to be learning a lesson here for whoever I am talking to, and your ancestors don't think you're getting it. They don't think you're getting it, they're telling me. I know I'm speaking to someone younger, because somebody around my age would have had an ex-husband and everything else by this time. This is somebody very young, or just young-minded, or just somebody that has never had a wife or a husband. This is what I'm picking up. Or maybe I'm just off and you feel like when you lost that, you feel like a teenager. Maybe it's something like that. Well, let's see what comes up in the tarot. I do like this black and gold deck. Okay. We got Page of Cups. Alright, somebody wants to give you a cup of love. We got a cup of love on the table. Alright, well, they might want to give you a cup of love, but are you a sovereign being? Do you practice discernment? Few do. Few do. Everybody wants to be so damn nice, no one wants to think about discernment. They don't want to think about staying sovereign. You know, maybe staying celibate for a while and trying to figure out what's going on in life. I mean, people use everybody for sexual relations and stuff. Okay, this one literally just fell on the table. Two of them fell sideways. Okay, we got Ace of Cups. We got new opportunities coming in. They're not here. They're coming in. They went in the table, came out, and went sideways. And then we have the devil. I can't make this up, guys. These are coming in sideways. These new opportunities have been put on pause. You got opportunities that are being put on pause after your graduation day because you're dealing with these fake friends over here. Alright, tell us about the devil to the Ace of Cups and all these new opportunities. What's holding them back? What's holding these new opportunities back, Spirit? Tell us. Tell us, ancestors, what's holding back. What's holding back the new opportunities? Okay. This is a whole storyline here. Alright. Alright, to get these two things that are on the fence, the devil is standing in your way of your Ace of Cups, your new opportunities, overflowing opportunities. The devil energy is standing there. You brought it. Your fake friends brought it. Alright. These friends of yours, they're coming through as friends. They're confused. Alright, they got illusions. They're very deluded and they have illusions. Your friends, okay? Whoever I'm talking to. And they're in the Four of Cups. They have all these other cups, but they're bored. And then Spirit's giving them one cup and they're bored because they want it all without having to work for it. Okay? They want it all without having to work for it. Your friends. They want to live off your efforts and whatever you got coming in. That is what I'm picking up. That is the vibe, y'all. I can't make this shit up. But anyways, and this is coming in as a warning for somebody. I've never had a warning come in like this. Never had a warning come in like this, guys. But they're telling me that you have to, these cards go together. If you got to drop these friends, okay? If you keep these fake friends of yours, you are going to go in the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You're going to be in deep regret. And Ten of Swords is a betrayal. You're going to get a betrayal from this entire friend group. And you're going to be in poverty. And you are being asked, and this is, I'm going to put those by those devil cards, to walk away from these. You got to walk away from this entire situation for the sun energy. If you do not walk away from this entire situation, this graduation day card, you're going to have to redo it all again. You're going to lose any blessing that was ever given to you if you don't walk away from these people. To these people that have done this to you. Because I will show you right here where this is all messed up. Alright. This is what the devil energy is doing to you right now. And I'm just putting this up here. We got the Ace of Cups. This is, Ace of Cups. This is opportunities, love, and everything else. The devil's blocking it. The devil energy, Capricorn energy is blocking all of this. Blocking it. Because it doesn't want you to have it. It doesn't want you to be happy. And then the devil's pushing you towards the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. That's it. See how the devil's right here? Well, then if I take this here where they wanted you, if you walk away I'm going to put this right here where it needs to be. If you walk away from this devil energy and all these fake friends, you're going to get this Ace of Cups, which is happiness, love, and money opportunities. And you're going to receive the Sun. Alright? Because you got two energies going on in your life, and it's these fake friends that are causing the balance. The imbalance, I mean. So to balance this out, you must walk away. See? You walking away from the devil energy, which is your fake friends, is bringing you towards the Sun. You going towards your fake friends is bringing you towards the Nine of Swords. So I guess the choice, and the Five of Pentacles. You might not have a place to live. You might have to live with your parents. You might have to work at a fast food place. There's a lot of things that can happen to you, collective. I'm just saying. So, that is your reading. And I hope I explained everything thoroughly, because the ancestors wanted this message to be pretty clear cut. And I try to get my messages pretty clear to you guys. And all hope is not lost. If you got this message, drop the fake friends and you'll be going towards the Sun. That's it. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one.